I regret to inform everyone that Song of the Welcome Moon, Genshin Impact, has been EOS'd. We are now just playing Genshin Impact. Sorry, I just have to get that joke in. Welcome back to Genshin. I just got out of the shower. It is currently 10:20 Pacific time. About 3 hours after the update went live, and you might be wondering why Jig started the update screen and not we're in the middle of a quest like you normally do. Well, I started in Nodcry, so I'm already okay. So for those who parked right in front of Catherine, they got whisked away to the quest immediately. That apparently was not the case for me. Everwinter without mercy, which means I can read this. Talk to Paimon. Finally, you and Paimon prepare to set off for your next stop, Snezhnaya. Let's do it. Disclaimer, I have watched the very beginning of this quest, but not far enough where I feel like I don't know anything. But let's get to it.
The day's finally come! We're off to meet the Tsaritsa of Snezhnaya! What is she planning? And why does she need the gnosies? Soon, we'll have our answers!
Are you sure about soon?
Guess this'll be the end of your journey that your sister mentioned. What is she expecting you to find there? Snezhnaya still feels like a long way away. Hopefully, there'll be plenty of time to relax, eat some good food, and have fun before we arrive. But whenever Paimon gets thinking about how our destination is right around the corner, all these questions come flooding into Paimon's head. It makes her so nervous.
It's sure been a long time coming. I'm a little nervous too.
Yeah. Anyway, enough about all that. We can't start the final leg of our journey with that kind of mindset. Just think. We've fought dragons and sea monsters, defeated creations of the gods, faced prophecies of doom and the threat of the abyss. Heck, we've even been to the moon! With all that experience under our belts, how could we be any more prepared?
Great point. Thanks for the pep talk. What do we know about Snezhnaya?
Sure thing! Now, stick close to Paimon, the best guide you could ever ask for, and let's charge straight for the finish line! Off we go!
What about me? Do I get a call out?
Hi, Columbina.
Whoa! Columbina? You kind of snuck up on us there.
How'd you know I was here? I don't think I told anyone.
Don't look at Paimon! Paimon didn't sell you out this time.
This time.
Oh, so it was you! Alright, guess there's no hiding it now.
All your friends have gathered at the flagship to see you off. I invited Sandrone too, but she said she had to go back to Snezhnaya. She must be busy. She had some nasty things to say about you before leaving. Would you like to hear them?
Sure.
She hasn't changed a bit. Alright, let's hear it.
If they're heading to Snezhnaya, I'll bet it's to cause trouble for Her Majesty the Tsaritsa. Attending a farewell party for people like that would not be a good look for me right now. Also, please tell them not to count on getting help from a Fatui Harbinger in Snezhnaya.
We have this in the Archon quest now. Oh, so it just adds to our existing. Okay, that's cool. Oh, wow, wait. No, yeah, a lot of these are from the Sumeru side of things from before. Sandrone. Sandrone, also known as Marionette, is son of the Fatui Harbingers, interprets all phenomenon through the prism of mathematics, and is an elegant lady who is never absent from a tea party. Created at the hands of Elaine Guillotin, the Lord Artificer of Fontaine, Sandrone has a keen mind and is highly adept at mechanics and engineering. Following the death of Guillotin, she traveled to Snezhnaya and with Polonia and became a member of the Fatui. Despite her sharp-tongued and cold, even hostile demeanor, Sandrone nevertheless stepped up and saved everyone during the Nodcry crisis. I hope at least next update, please organize this like by region or like by character of origin. That'd be swell. Anyway, Fatui, Snezhnaya organization was established 500 years ago when the Tsaritsa took the throne. Organization's duties includes all aspects of both governance and military affairs. Members of this organization are commanded by 11 harbingers who enforce the Tsaritsa as well and are active throughout Tibet until they all died. Anyway,
Our time working together was not terrible, precisely. but we're on different sides. So when you get there, don't do anything to make life difficult for both of us.
Well, that definitely sounds on brand for her. The attitude, the reasoning. All right, we'll do our best to keep our distance then.
No, you've misunderstood. I think she means that she'd like you to go see her.
How'd you figure that?
As long as you don't make things difficult for both of you, you'll be fine.
Huh. You really have to read between the lines with Centrone.
Go on, get to the flagship. Everyone should be there by now. I told Lauma that you once treated me to a truly unforgettable meal. Today, I want to return the favor. It's my gift to you.
It's definitely nice to be treated, but hopefully by this point, you know that you don't owe us any favors.
Yeah, friends don't keep score. I'll come back to visit.
The moon of Nodcry will always give you a warm welcome.
Time flies when you're having fun, enjoying delicious food with friends, and reminiscing about past adventures. After a lovely meal filled with laughter and warmth, to specify the warmth part, it's time to start the next chapter of your journey.
Wow! Pure white as far as the eye can see! It's so pretty! Come on, keep up!
I wonder, yeah, that's literally Sandrone's line when she dashes in her elemental skill, so I wonder if that's a call out to shout out to her. You know it's serious when we're moving of our own volition, and it's not just my controller that I've only bought recently, it already has like Joy-Con drift, but on an Xbox controller? I don't really get it. Yep, finally you and Paimon prepare to set off, advance alongside Paimon.
Look! They look similar to the ones in Nodcry! You know, just minus the effects of Kuvaki. That's a sure sign that we're officially in Snezhnaya now.
Yeah, so this early part, I'm definitely saw that there was very tutorial heavy, which
There's gotta
kind of
be
like
treasure
Natland.
chest around here somewhere.
I
No
wonder
adventure is
where.
complete without a chest or two.
That's so cute. What happens if you try to just you know, help Paimon escape the jam? I don't see no jam. That's funny. You can't just leave her. There's nothing stopping you. It's kind of funny. So, yeah, it just kind of warps you over here. But yeah, Snezhnaya kind of big. All right, let's go save Paimon. Paimon, where'd you go?
Paimon got a mouthful of snow. Ooh, it's so cold. Paimon's gonna snuggle up to you for a bit to get warm.
Our first cryo sigil. Oh, the little hearts. That's so cute.
Hey, check it out! Those are bears, right?
It's kind of crazy we haven't seen bears
Aw,
before.
Look how big and fluffy they are! So cute! Quick, take a picture before the moment passes. Right here. If we get any closer, we might scare them away.
So what happens if you do get closer? Yeah, they're friendly. This is me ignoring all of Paimon's directions because I vaguely know what's going to happen to her if you've watched the special program. There must be a polar bear. I'm curious how the characters will pronounce it. Even though Genshin pronunciations have not been so friendly sometimes. Yeah, not much else in the document. Alright, here you go.
Let's see how your camera skills are these days. Oh, wait a sec. Paimon sees something. Come on, quick.
You ignored my
It looks like a
camera
train
skills.
carriage.
I mean, they really do be just hanging out. They're so cute. Snowball flower.
Paimon's heard that Snezhnaya has loads of railways and trains. This must be one of them. But why is it abandoned?
Well, it's kind of buried in the snow, Paimon.
It's still so cold.
Are you still feeling chilly from getting buried in the snow?
I don't know. Maybe. Also, is it just Paimon or is the snow getting heavier?
Probably not just Paimon. It's never happened to not cry. If you're cold, come a little closer.
Thanks for offering, but this isn't just the weather. It's hard to describe, but Paimon feels so weird. She's never felt like this before. Everything feels heavy. Getting kinda dizzy, too.
Have you thought about wearing a jacket?
Oh, no need. Paimon's just feeling a little low on energy. That's all. It's nothing serious. Not worth ruining our travel plans over.
Well, don't push yourself, okay? If you start feeling worse, tell me right away.
Yep, sure thing. Snezhnaya, here we come!
This is exactly what not to do if you're adventuring to a far-off icy, cold place. Find a place to hide from the blizzard. Yeah. Okay, but also, let me get all these pine cones.
Yeah.
Seems like the snowstorm is getting worse by the minute. Paimon can barely fly.
Oh, you do have to wait for her? Do you? Can I just... Game's not forcing me to be next to her.
Oh, look! There's a cabin over there. Phew. Let's get out of this storm.
It seems super windy. You want to, you know, not fly over a perilous elevation? Alright. Oh, you know it's serious when they're putting the little force field around you. I wonder what will happen. Devs were prepared. They're like, you will go through this bridge no matter what. Oh, never mind. Whoa, well that's dumb. Wait, what? Oh, what? Okay. Well, they definitely debugged it. Oh. Hold up. Oh, the little sheer cold thing. But thankfully we're still in tutorial mode, so we don't gotta worry about that. Alright. Let's just get across the bridge. Doesn't matter. Oh. Okay, so Paimon's somehow wasn't thrown from the bridge like I was.
What is this place? Where's Paimon? I need to find her fast.
Oh, we are dying.
Paimon! Paimon!
We gotta get to safety ourselves, my dude.
That's strange. Where could she be?
Oh, okay.
I guess I'll try further ahead. Hang in there, Paimon.
Feels a little silly that even as Pyro Traveler, you will still
Is that a train
lose HP
carriage?
from sheer cold.
Maybe I can get up from the inside. A reward on the road.
Man, I haven't heard Traveler opening chest lines in forever. Dev said, nope, no, you must climb from the inside. Nope. Okay. Hello?
It says here, Kresnik's torch, civilian model. It's definitely getting a little warmer now it's turned on. I really hope Paimon's okay.
Oh.
Is this an answer from this world? What was that strange sound? I can't tell if... Paimon? Paimon, is that you?
Bridge that the snowstorm collapsed appears to have fallen into a strange place. Wait, the snowstorm collapsed the bridge? You also cannot find Paimon. What happened to her? You have to find her. I don't think the snowstorm did that, but okay. I think we just got flown off. Localization team.
Incoming entity detected. Authorization granted. Initiating original. Hello, Descender, who has reached the eve of tomorrow. Eye of Grey at your service. Time since last activation. Time measurement unavailable due to the influence of... Anyway, it must have been a very long time. I am...
Who are you?
I was born to fulfill a mission. To reach tomorrow. To this end, I must... Strange. What was it? Wait, my body? Huh? Why is my body like this?
I was about to ask. You weren't born like this?
I have been like this since I was created. And yet, I also have memories and an awareness of a physical form that I once had. But this contradicts my current status. Anyway, I was created so that humanity could reach tomorrow. But I am unable to load further details at this moment. Nevertheless, serving humanity remains my primary objective. I have detected a drop in your surface body temperature. You cannot remain active in this state for much longer. In accordance with my preset programming, upon reactivation, I must ask the one who awakened me the following question. Will you accept me, Transcender? I will assist you, protect you, and fulfill my mission until we reach tomorrow.
Okay, gotta consult my book. Are you in here? You're not in here. No thanks, a little too strange for me. Nice.
I understand your position. However, given your current physical condition, I must suggest that you reconsider.
But thou must.
Before I was activated, you called out a name. Presumably that of your missing companion? If you agree to accept me, after helping you get out of here, I will search for said companion and pinpoint their location.
Okay, the dialogue does change a little.
To answer
Really?
your
You can do
question, yes.
Then I accept. Give me your game mechanics. help me solve puzzles and do things in the new region.
You have made a very wise decision. Now that we have reached an accord, you will be my new user. May I ask your name?
I'm the Traveler, but you can call me Cross.
Very well. I will remember this name until the mission is complete.
Which is?
I need to recover my body, retrieve the power to unlock tomorrow, and help the suffering masses to reach the far shores where the empty ark floats.
Okay, but what does that
I can
mean?
sense my power scattered across this ice-covered land. I even have a vague sense of where it might be found. But right now, that is not essential. The key right now is you. You must survive and reunite with your companion.
Can't argue with that. Hey, there's an ice thing that was... Okay. Tab on Fab Vision to enter the Build Prime Ice mode. When a preview blueprint overlaps existing Prime Ice or a Prime Ice construct, the affected item will be marked red. At this time, pressing Build will remove the corresponding Prime Ice construct and Prime Ice. Moving Prime Ice refunds Prime Ice resource. Moving Prime Ice constructs will only return the corresponding fabrication materials and not energy to the Eye of Gray.
You may now execute the command, Demolish. Use it to remove the Prime Ice blocking the path and obtain Prime Ice units.
Okay, nothing to examine.
Prime Ice unit count has been updated.
How to build. Fab Vision, build Prime Ice mode. First enter preview blueprint at desired location, mark blue, press build to complete building.
You may now execute the command, Build. Use it to create a Prime Ice construct to prop up the door.
A reward on the road.
Alright, gotta go that way. Doesn't look like there's anything else I can kind of grab around here. Gamers don't look up. Wait, what? We're already struggling. That was weird.
Scanning local environment. Exit has been sealed off with ice.
Maybe we can use pyro?
That would not be an efficient approach. One moment. Usable construct blueprint detected nearby. You can use this to clear the solid ice ahead of you more quickly.
After recording, you may build various mechanisms and devices, prime ice, earn energy from the Eye of Gray. Get those primos. Yeah, you do need to. Basic heat source constructed out of prime ice, because somehow that makes sense. When within range of a heat source, you can you'll no longer need to draw energy from the Eye of Gray to keep warm. Flame can follow you around within a certain area. However, you do not once you stray too far from the pedestal, the flame will return automatically to the base. Okay, so okay, cute.
Construct blueprint added to records. You may now execute the command, Build Heat Source. Generate a temporary heat source to rapidly melt the solid ice. Can
I still... I can. Where am I supposed to go though? Supposed to go there. Okay. Okay, that's just a random suitcase. I see. Anything else that I need to know? What are all these? Anything? Oh, there's a chest.
A reward on the road.
Okay. I guess I just... Yep. It does not affect prime ice constructs. Pyro attack or heat source, the latter is more efficient in this regard.
A reward on the road.
My scan indicates the path is straight ahead. I recommend we proceed.
And another one. Finally made it out.
Kresnik Crystal located. Please collect at your earliest convenience.
Crystal formed beneath the earth in Snezhnaya. It is said that Kresnik Crystal ore veins run through the snowy plains of Snezhnaya. No one knows how such large ore veins might have formed. Even as you read this, Kresnik Crystal is constantly being evacuated from the mines of Novokitsgrad to regions all over Snezhnaya.
The recent construct you built provides highly efficient heating by utilizing the unique properties of Kresnik Crystal. Unfortunately, prime ice constructs have a very short lifespan and cannot be stabilized during the development period. Hence, the authorization to use Kresnik Crystal was granted.
That's great,
That
Nom. Is this
said,
gonna help me save
I
Paimon?
have already forgotten what warmth feels like.
Maybe when you get your body back.
Yes. Perhaps then, we can warm ourselves by the fireside together.
We're already bonding.
But for now, all you need to remember is this. If you collect Kresnik Crystal, I can extract the energy within and use it to maintain your body's surface temperature.
Nice. Better cold of the land of ice and snow. Moving about in low temperature location. Eye of Grey. Expend energy to keep your body warm. Eye of Grey's energy exhausted. Your body temperature will drop rapidly depending on how cold the environment is, and you might even get hurt. Increasing Eye of Grey's Kresnik energy helps to withstand the cold. Kresnik energy, various sources, Kresnik torches, and ore.
Low power. Please use Kresnik Crystal to replenish energy reserves. Signs of physiological activity detected in the distance. It is highly likely to be your travel companion, Paimon. Go. Go now. Be reunited and sing together. May all the people be united as one. May all of life rejoice in unison.
Is that a poem?
Approaching the target location. Scanning for signs of life. Life forms detected. 2.
Does that mean someone else is there besides Paimon? 2.
Affirmative. However, that is not the reason for my confusion. According to my database, this location is a train station, meaning the number of life forms is unusually low. Real-time environmental data suggests that the train station may no longer be in use. But whatever the situation, please exercise caution.
Are you my new Paimon? Are you my new Paimon? Because you're doing a great job. Well, let's end Scientific from there. Oh, Paimon!
Paimon!
Would you like to show yourself, sir?
Who are you?
Have we never seen a picture of you? I guess we
Don't
haven't.
worry. She's only sleeping. You must be the Traveler. She called your name repeatedly while attempting to battle her way through the blizzard. Newcomers to Snezhnaya struggle to adapt to the sheer cold at the best of times. Lately, even the locals are suffering, with a powerful monster having summoned a bitter snowstorm.
Okay, what are you doing here then? Looking for the monster? Hello, Autumn?
You two must be very important to one another. You should take more care not to get separated.
Duly noted.
Your eyes. Are you Conrian?
There are indeed some Conrians left in this world who survived the cataclysm. But I doubt that is news to you. It would be unwise to interrogate my identity here. Focus your attention on your travel companion instead. We will meet again very soon.
A little ominous there.
The unidentified subject has now left the area. He appears to be an individual of great significance, but my search has yielded no relevant data. I will try searching the database again.
I have a rough idea. It's probably worked. Some big shot works for the Saritsa.
Against the odds, your companion is safe and sound. The other person even left a blanket for her.
I'll get some water. Oh. Hey there.
Traveler! Oh, thank goodness you're okay. Paimon was so worried. She looked everywhere for you.
We're not really
It's
starting off
okay.
so hot.
Take it easy. Are you feeling all right?
Pretty much the same as when we first got to Snezhnaya. Paimon must have caught a cold. She was feeling so faint. She just couldn't keep going any longer. So she had to lie down and sleep it off. Wait, where did the jester go?
The Jester? That was the Jester? Pikachu's surprise face?
The director of the Fatui. The Jester Piero. So, you met him?
I'm surprised he introduced himself to you. Not that, I don't know, you're not really trusting. Is he in here? Where is he? Am I blind? I might be blind. Jester, oh my goodness. Director of the Fatui is a man of Conria who has always acted in accordance with the Saritsa's will, but as for the true meaning concealed beneath his every action, perhaps only the winds and snows of Snezhnaya know the answer. Please stay tuned to this Archon quest to find out more. Notice how there's literally only 2 sentences about him. But he didn't reveal his identity, even though we spoke briefly.
The Jester must know everything about the Tsaritsa's plans. But there's no way he'd tell me just like that. We might well have ended up clashing. Well, he was right about one thing. Right now, the most important thing for me is to take care of Paimon while she's unwell.
He had no intention of explaining his motives, and he left in something of a hurry.
Hey! What the? Who is that?
I thought that was a nice cave.
It looks like half a pair of goggles.
Does it?
How amazing! A self-aware, talking pair of goggles.
Not the weirdest thing. is that-
Snezhnaya was once the land of the Fae. There are many ancient creations here that I'm sure would broaden your mind further still. Mind you, my database is also expanding as we speak. You must be a rare creature yourself.
Gray helped me find you. That's how I made it safely out of the cave.
Wow! Well, thank you so much. You've earned yourself some of Paimon's favorite candy. Oh, but by the looks of it, you probably can't eat that, can you?
Goodwill detected. Instead of candy, perhaps I can suggest my preferred strategy. Please clean me regularly to keep me operating at peak efficiency.
Oh, that makes sense. Every pair of goggles needs wiping clean once in a while. Sure thing, mister. Anyway, back to the jester for a second. Paimon's still confused about something. When he first showed up,
Oh.
he already knew Paimon's name.
Oh.
And he acted like he expected Paimon to know who he was, too. Paimon could tell that he was Conrian from his eyes. And he definitely seemed like someone pretty important. But beyond that, Paimon didn't know anything about him. It was only later, after he rescued Paimon from the snow, that he properly introduced himself. That's the only reason Paimon knows he was the jester.
So he knows you. Is that why he was here? He came looking for you?
Oh, seems unlikely. He ran into the snow following the sound of Paimon's voice, with a really anxious expression on his face. He didn't act like someone who knew she would be here in advance. And after bringing Paimon here, he just stared out at the snow. He didn't do anything to Paimon at all. In fact, he barely said anything. Wouldn't even answer any of Paimon's questions either. Paimon didn't feel unsafe around him, and he didn't seem to have any ulterior motives. For all we know, he might have just ignored Paimon's questions so she'd give up and go to sleep.
Probably.
Please allow me to interrupt. Fatui and director are unfamiliar terms. May I ask for clarification?
Wait, you've seriously never heard of the Fatui? Oh, they're like the Tsaritsa's inner circle. Really powerful people. And the director is their boss.
Understood. Since they hold elite positions and serve their god directly, it stands to reason that they would conduct themselves with due decorum. I am inclined to agree with your assessment, Miss Paimon. I did not detect any ill will from the gentleman in question.
I see what you mean. We'll remember to thank him next time we see him.
Sorry, I shouldn't have encouraged you to talk so much. Paimon, new plan. Let's get out of Snezhnaya for now. We can come back after the weather clears up and you're all better. The jester mentioned that the snowstorm, being the work of a monster, is worse than most. Even if we made it to Snezhnagrad, we'd still have to wait out the storm before we could do any exploring.
Oh, well, it's really nice of you to look out for Paimon, but she doesn't want to hold you back. We were really psyched up for this journey when we first set off. Just think of all the burning questions we have. If we turn back now, who knows how long it'll take before we finally get answers.
Further information is required regarding the monster situation. But objectively speaking, there is another, more pressing issue at hand. At this point, we have traveled a significant distance into the blizzard. Were we to turn back now, the road would be extremely treacherous, especially since we would need to travel on foot.
What is your suggestion?
If, however, we continue onward, there may be a better solution. Do you remember what I said as we neared this location? I told you that this is a train station. While it has evidently fallen into disuse for unknown reasons, the tracks remain intact. We can break through the blizzard and forge ahead by driving a train. That is the Snezhnayan way. There is a small town up ahead, which would be the perfect place for Miss Paimon to rest and recover.
Paimon thinks Goggles here makes a great point. Let's do that!
Are you sure you're up to this? I don't want you to push yourself.
Oh, come on. Don't worry. Think of all the traveling we've done so far. When has Paimon ever gotten sick before?
Which is why this is all the more concerning.
Practically never. 'Cause she's in great shape. Sure, she's a little tired right now, but it's sure to clear up on its own.
Surely. Okay, fair enough. We'll stay at night in town, take it from there.
Affirmative. Should you ever need my assistance during your future adventures, please call for the Eye of Grey whenever you wish.
It's just called Eye of Grey. Strange mechanism you encounter in an abandoned station often appears in the form of a monocle. Offers many convenient functions, recording blueprints, prime ice construct, prime ice, calling trains. It was built for its very purpose of providing all these conveniences.
Otherwise, I will remain silent to avoid causing any unnecessary distraction.
Aww.
Now, please follow me to the train tracks.
Yeah, so we're past the point where I saw already.
A reward on the road.
Ah, yes, my tomato and cabbages and carrots and wheat. Anything else here? Oh, okay, we do want to go that way. Okay, cool.
Please confirm when you are ready to depart.
Standing next to a railway track, pull up the Eye of Grey's HUD to call a train to your location at any time. Wow. For my inventory? Oh. Okay. Alright, well, I guess we can wait to do tea parties later. Well, that was easy. Also, we're suddenly randomly back into our 1.0 outfit.
Heading north from here, we will soon arrive at... Wait, there's an error message. Could not detect clear tracks.
What exactly does clear mean?
Brace for impact, friends! Preparing to enter impromptu flight mode.
Oh, great. Wonderful.
How strange. Not only was the station's status different from my records,
And we're back in
but
our
even the railroads and the terrain itself have
not
changed
cry outfit.
substantially.
Paimon, you good?
Thanks to your quick reflexes.
My sincere apologies for putting you in danger. I'm afraid I'm as confused by all this as you are.
We'll need to find a way to update your databanks. Shame about the train.
Agreed. This is likely a consequence of outdated railroad data. The discrepancies between the old data and present reality are far greater than I anticipated. Fortunately, our crash landing has at least brought us much closer to the town. According to the data, anyway.
Hmm.
Your data had better be right this time.
I can assure you, it certainly is.
Okay.
Please look this way, and you will see a Kresnik's torch. It seems our ill-fated train ride was a blessing in disguise. We have taken the shortest possible route.
It wasn't what you'd call comfortable, though.
Rest assured that I will take user preferences into account next time I plan a route. Next time, I will get it right.
Okay, buddy. Oh. Oh, there's already some enemies out there. Nope, we cannot get back inside. Time to get cryo? Wow. Full Dalek Tundra. Requiem of the Ice Wind. Oh, doggo.
Excuse me.
Oh, Twisted Turret has finally reached the vicinity of Tourismashik via somewhat orthodox means.
I'm sorry, but they've all closed.
Find Paimon a place to shelter from the snow. Can't even talk to you. Borderlands town. Nice. Yay, civilization.
Sorry to interrupt. We're looking for a place to stay.
I can't even afford to warm my own house, let alone run a business.
Oh, aren't people so nice here in Snezhnaya?
Excuse us. Is there anywhere we can stay around these parts?
I'm afraid not. You'll have to try your luck somewhere else. All we can do is wait for the next shipment of Kresnik Crystal to get here.
Everybody's suffering. Hey, there's a playable character.
Hi there. Do you know if there are any inns still taking guests in this town?
Doubt it. They're probably all closed.
Oh, that is a very
No
deep
one has
voice.
enough Kresnik Crystal to heat their own homes, let alone a business.
Oh, what a bummer.
I clocked you a while back. You adventurers or something? We don't get many tourists in inland Snezhnaya these days.
Why is that? Because of the snowstorm?
In part. But the bigger reason's Project Stuja. Since it's Her Majesty's will, we have to put up with it whether we like it or not.
I don't really know what Project Stuja is.
Oh, sorry. I assumed it was common knowledge by now. Basically, the Tsaritsa is planning something big. Something that requires an enormous amount of energy.
Wow, that was incredibly vague, but thanks. Umbrella term given to various limited time energy policies implemented in Snezhnaya aim to conserve energy that can be directed to research at the Armory Palace. However, progress has been sluggish while energy costs have soared far above projections, and so the project's duration has been extended time and time again, arousing displeasure in many circles. Many of the disagreements in the Snezhnograd Vesh revolve around this issue. Kresnik's torch, blazing torches that dot the Snezhnayan landscape during the Belisar's time. The king of the Snowland realm, once having accepted humans, built these torches to help humanity survive in the cruel snowy realm. Thus, humans too could create a world that belonged to them even amidst the bitter cold.
Even if they used all the surplus Kresnik Crystal in Snezhnaya, it still wouldn't be enough to meet demand. So, the Vetcha passed a resolution requiring all factories and households to reduce their energy consumption. The policy has thus been charmingly named Project Stuja, meaning bitter cold.
That is very fitting. Snezhnograd Vesh Large Council, where various interest groups in Snezhnaya hold key meetings, discuss the state of the nation, issue decrees, and assess policy. Word has it that airing out views and requests from different wings of society before making a decision has been a tradition in Snezhnaya since its very founding. Cool.
Bitter cold. So, like, it's gonna be a cold winter, folks? You're all gonna have to find a way to get through it? That kind of idea?
Pretty much. When you're broke, you scrimp and save. When it's cold, you huddle together for warmth. There's always a way to stretch things out to make ends meet. Trouble is, If you stretch someone out like an elastic band for too long, who knows if they can ever bounce back. You know what? Come with me and see for yourself.
Can you please explain to me why the price of Kresnik Crystal has gone up by 1/3 again? Even as our purchase quota has gone down. You only come here twice a month. This won't even last us a week.
The supply and pricing of Kresnik Crystal are based on current production volumes and price data. We Fatui are only responsible for delivery and security. I'm not in a position to explain to you how the figures are calculated, but I assure you, they are as fair and reasonable as possible.
Oh, so our lives mean nothing to you? How can you expect anyone to survive a single night in this weather without heating?
Since you insist on making me repeat myself every single visit, I will remind you again. There is no monopoly on the trade of Kresnik Crystal. You are free to purchase the shortfall from elsewhere on the market.
What market? Nobody else is selling. And when they do, they charge 8 times the normal rate. It's robbery is what it is.
Which is why the Snezhnegrad Veche passed a resolution to support border communities, without which you wouldn't even be able to buy Crystal from us to begin with. So if you're here just to argue, move aside and let the next person in line come forward. Everyone's feeling the cold here.
You...
All right, everyone, let's calm down for a second. A few words, if I may.
You sound familiar.
We're all subjects of Her Majesty the Tsaritsa, and I'm sure every one of us is dedicated to her great cause. We all know how cold it is, and the more it snows, the harder life gets. Everyone's struggling already. Let's not make things even more difficult for each other.
But Liaison Shishkin, there's clearly something wrong with this quota. I have a family in Marepasak who tell me they can buy at least double our crystal allotment.
Oh, believe you me, I had the same reaction when I first saw the numbers. Couldn't believe what I was reading. I even wrote a letter to confirm the true figures, but I'm afraid the quota really is as low as you've been advised. Still, you must understand that calculating these energy quotas is a complicated balancing act. They have to factor in population, town size, industrial application.
I do like how this
Our top priority must be to keep the largest Kresnik's torch burning continuously. Only then can we sell the remaining crystal for household use, and in doing so, we must make sure that everyone is treated fairly. As our Fatui comrades said, they are only responsible for delivering the goods. They need to keep accurate records, and they do not have any authority to modify the rates or quotas.
That's right. Our duty is to do things by the book.
Tell you what, listen. I know how anxious and upset everyone is. As a matter of fact, I was just discussing it with the mayor. What we can do is open the lower combustion chamber of the Kresnik's torch to the public. You can come to me directly to register, and I will allocate time slots accordingly. I can't guarantee there'll be ample energy for household use, but we can at least make sure you'll be able to boil water and cook food each day. Let's hang in there and make this work together, all right?
Fine. I don't see any alternative.
So, this is Project Stuja in action, huh? Oh, no wonder nothing's open for business. People are barely getting by.
Doesn't seem like there's anything we can do. Where do we go from here?
You were looking for an inn, right? For your, Fae friend?
Sure. Are we introducing ourselves finally?
Paimon's not a fae. Just Paimon. She must have caught a cold or something. We only just got to Snezhnaya, and we're still getting used to the climate.
I have a small place in Stratomoros. I don't stay there very often, though, so it's pretty basic. But if you're not picky, you're welcome to rest there for now. It's not much, but I've got blankets and a warm fire.
That sounds good.
I have a small place in Stratomoros. I don't stay there very often, though.
What?
I have a small place in Stratomeros. I don't stay there.
Stratomeros. That's okay.
Are you sure? Oh, that's really kind of you.
Thank you so much. Big help.
All right then. This way. Hello, I'm Alosha. I'm a hunter. Though, if you've talked to any highwaymen, you might have heard a different side to my story. But anyway, let's keep that between us for now.
Voice is good. We finally can explore Snezhnaya if we wanted to, so that's cool. I mean, while we're here, what if, you know? Okay, yeah, I didn't think so. Oh, we did get him. Neat. Capturing Radiance?
Thanks for all the support. You want an autograph, right? What do you want me to draw next to it? How about a feather? Oh, wait, you're not one of my fans? Guess I misunderstood. Let me start from the top then. I'm Odette, a ballerina with the Korylevsky troupe. Well, thanks for all the support anyway.
This was less than 20 pity, so I love this for me. Yeah, I wasn't intending to flex with this recording video, but here we are. What if we got a double? What if? Oh, hi, Seacrest. I mean, I can't complain about that. Love that for us. I was planning to fully pull for her, like, at least another when I, like, met her, but oh well. Cool. Ooh, look at that. How do I want to do this? Let's go...
At the ready.
Oh, so graceful. Oh, I did. What just happened? What? What?
At the ready.
Oh, that's true. I don't have a DPS then. All reliable.
Something's come up?
Oh, she's so pretty. Alright, where are we going? Subtle twists and turns finally reached the visions of via somewhat unorthodox means. Oh, it's nice that in towns you don't fall victim to the cold. Controller?
Oh, so cozy and warm. Paimon's getting nice and toasty. Oh, wait. Paimon only introduced herself so far, didn't she? This is Paimon's best friend, the Traveler.
Good to meet you. I'm Alosha. Most travelers find the Snezhnayan climate to be a shock to the system at first. But as long as you keep yourself warm, you should be fine.
I mean...
Still, you should keep an eye on your condition. When people are too quick to dismiss a cold, it can easily end up turning into something more serious.
Don't say that.
Is there a doctor here?
They aren't in town right now, and they won't be back anytime soon. The train station has been closed ever since these power shortages began. I do a lot of hunting, so I spend most of my time exposed to the elements. But even the animals wouldn't survive long in a storm like this, let alone a hunter. Nothing to do but sit tight in town until the weather improves.
Any possibility of getting the train station running again?
I get that you're in a hurry, but even if the station were open, that doesn't mean there'd be any trains. We could end up stuck here for a long time, I'm afraid.
I have my own train somehow.
What? Your own train? Wait, hold on. That train? The one that suddenly fell out of the sky and crash landed on the ice?
Oh.
Oh, we got lucky and found it in a cave. Oh, then our luck ran out and we had a little accident.
She's so cute here. I'd really like to get to Snezhnograd and find a doctor.
Pretty crazy for a random find in the mountains. Well, as long as your train's good to roll, you might get to Snezhnograd after all. I've been doing some digging recently. Turns out, the real reason for the current energy crisis in Stratomeros is that some of the supply is being seized for a private stockpile.
Okay.
But to expose what's going on, I need to catch them in the act. So, I'm heading off to catch a rabbit.
Not a real rabbit, though, huh?
Huh? Wait, a rabbit stole the crystal?
It's a figure of speech. Real rabbits couldn't pull this off. They prefer carrots to Kresnik Crystal anyway.
You have a suspect in mind?
Shishkin. Mr. Positive Attitude, let's all get along now,
that
shall
makes
we?
sense.
Him? Really? I never would have guessed.
I'll come with you. Let's go.
Huh? You're coming with?
Solving the energy crisis will help get the station running again, then we can go to Snezhnograd.
Oh, okay then. Just give Paimon a second to get ready.
You're staying here, Paimon. We don't want your condition getting any worse.
All right. Guess there's no point pushing myself. Paimon will stay here and hold the fort then. Be careful, you two.
Oh yeah, there's one more introduction to do. Tagarin, get in here.
Aww.
Oh, a doggy.
Cute.
Angry doggy. Oh, Tugarin doesn't like being petted then.
I think he was just saying hello.
He likes to think he's above that kind of thing. He's my hunting partner, so he'll be joining us when we head out. Carrots aside, we'll need to stay completely undetected. We can't risk spooking our rabbit, or there's no telling which burrow he'll scurry back into.
Got it.
First, we need to find a way into the train station and see if we can find any real freight data. Shishkin's figures can't be trusted. Then, we get Tugarin to catch a scent and find out which way the crystal went. What are you eating?
What?
Oh, check it out. When you're all out of carrots, try turkey.
Aw, they're fast friends.
Good doggy.
Aww.
Good doggy.
A fellow dog lover, huh?
Yep. And rabbit lover. Carrots are great too, you know.
Good to know. Eat up, Tugarin. We got a lot of work to do.
Oh, I'm really liking his voice already.
Paimon's just gonna stay here and get some good rest. You guys, be careful out there.
Aw, thanks. Okay, and then we talk to him and continue. Where are we time-wise? Still just over an hour. We'll go a little bit more. Because I'm sure these Archon quests are pretty dang long. Put Paimon in a safe spot for the time being. Time to go investigating with Velosha. If wish to leave this place and get train station operating again. Whoa, what? Oh, we're doing rooftops. Okay.
Wait.
Oh. Time for stealth. Huh? Are you gonna distract him? Yeah, let's go. I already forgot his name. It's Garin. Now's our chance. Why are we still staring?
Nice work, Tagarin. Come on, we'll go around.
Oh. Oh. You say that. Nope, it wasn't letting me. Okay, are you gonna let me crouch? No? Ooh. Surprised there's no dialogue of them talking. Whoa.
This way. We'll enter from the upper floor. There we go. A freight list. Straight from the Fatui. So Shishkin won't have had the chance to doctor the figures. Looks as new as the day it was printed. I guess no one bothers reading these unless they have ulterior motives.
If they did, there'd be no loophole for them to exploit.
Yeah, this is all we need. Come on, let's get out of here. Then go track down the crystal.
How do we do that?
Tagarin's a keen hunter, and catching rabbits is his specialty.
Okay. Does everyone talk in riddles? Oh, Tagarin's caught the chance people attention, think a way to allay suspicion before moving on. We get to play as the Popo! The doggo! A disarming gesture? Oh, basically act cute. Got it. I see. This is cool. Click to search for clues. Okay.
Anywhere there's a stove, there'll be the scent of crystal. That's normal.
Oh, his voice in your memory is interesting. Kind of sucks there's no dash though. That seems like the most suspicious, so I'm curious for what the dialogue is here for this third one.
Anywhere there's a stove,
Oh, okay.
there'll be the scent of crystal.
I knew it.
That's normal. he picks up the scent of Cristal somewhere and there's no stove around, that's how we know something's up.
Now what? Oh.
This must be the rabbit's warren. Good job, boy. Sure enough, there's a tunnel. You stay here and keep watch. I'm gonna take a look inside.
Investigation complete. You and Olosha secretly notified Fatu to recover some of the missing crystal. Tellingly, the entrance to the tunnel is right at Shinjikin's residence. Now it's time to confront him. Dang, we're already doing things.
Thanks for looking out for us. Things are getting tougher by the day.
No need to thank me. It's my pleasure. Sure as Her Majesty the Tsaritsa watching over us, every sacrifice will be worthwhile. Let's grit our teeth until the blizzard passes. These days of hardship will be over soon.
Maybe for everyone else, Liaison Shishkin, but for you, the hard times have only just begun.
Wow.
Huh? Who are you? What's the matter?
I just had a question for you. Why, when times are as tough as this, would someone hoard more Kresnik Crystal than they could ever use? All the crates here are from the most recent shipment, but they weren't brought here for sale. Instead, they were secretly stashed away. Would you be able to shed any light on the situation, Mr. Shishkin?
Me? Why, I have no idea. But look at how much there is. It's quite a godsend. Now there will be plenty to go around.
This godsend was found in a cellar adjacent to your residence following a tip from Mr. Olosha. And this is only a fraction of what we found down there. We're still taking a full inventory.
Oh.
The official figures will be finalized shortly. I've always been grateful for your efforts to mediate between us and the townspeople of Sretomaros. But now, Mr. Shishkin, it appears you were the source of the conflict all along.
How could you do this to us?
We trusted you to have our backs. You've been lying to us this whole time?
Hey,
Jig's up. Time to complain.
I owe you all an apology. I'm sorry. I'm so very sorry. This isn't who I am. Please believe me, this was a one-time mistake that I will never repeat. We all know how difficult life has been since Project Stuja came into force. Energy is an increasingly scarce resource. People everywhere are getting desperate. But some places have been hit harder than others. I grew up in Alatir, a small village with no train station. Deliveries of Kresnik Crystal have ceased there entirely. If nothing is done, they're all going to freeze to death. You know as well as I do how downright impossible it is to buy Crystal these days. The thought of my poor mother and father, with no one to help them. Oh, I felt so afraid.
So you hoarded all this in a cellar?
I watched as energy grew scarcer by the week, all the while knowing that their lives were at risk. Then one day, I looked at the Crystal shipment in front of me.
Are you sure we're not in Fontaine?
And a terrible, selfish thought entered my mind. Looks like I'm just not cut out to be a criminal. I'm so sorry. Once the Fatui have finished their count, you'll see that the numbers match their waybill. I have the official Snezhnayan quotas here. Anyone who has already purchased energy, please make your way over here to correct your transactions. I'll make a batch purchase of Crystal worth 3 months' salary for you all to use free of charge. As for Alatir, I'll think of something else.
You don't have to go that far.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, owning up to your mistake is enough for me. You've done plenty of good for the community in the past.
I'm not looking for a handout.
Drop the act. You claim this was a one-time mistake, but the real reason there's only one shipment's worth of stolen crystal in your basement is that you have an accomplice.
Reporting in, sir. We've conducted a full search of the mayor's house. As expected, we found many crates full of crystal, half of which were still in their original shipping containers.
This wasn't your first time at all. You've been colluding with the mayor of Stratomeros for a long time now. The train station's currently out of service, but it does open for a short window every time there's an energy delivery. And every time a train pulls in, you're there on site to take inventory and oversee the workers unloading the cargo. The mayor handpicks said workers. Per his instructions, they transport the crystal by tunnel at night to the mayor's house, and he sells it out of town. But since he can't get the goods out of town by train, he had to arrange an alternative method of transportation. This meant slower sales, which gave me plenty of opportunity to catch him in the act.
Wait, the mayor's involved in this too?
Preposterous. What proof do you have of any of this?
I'm a playable character.
Basic math. I've spent a lot of time lately counting carriages as the snowstorm rages.
Counting carriages? What?
The energy consumed by a train depends on its total weight. And since energy is a limited resource right now, it's fair to assume that every carriage is packed full. So, if we take the energy required for the Kresnik's torch, add the sales figures you provided, then compare that figure to the train's theoretical cargo capacity, guess what? The numbers never match. It's always off by 1 or 2 carriages worth. This time, you set a new record. 3 carriages missing.
You mean to tell me that you sat around outside, counting carriages, in this weather?
Yeah.
I'm a hunter. I have 2 options. Hunt or starve.
Well, I've heard enough. The evidence speaks for itself. Take Shishkin and the mayor into custody and escort them back to Snezhnograd.
You cocky little brat, ruining my business. Just you wait.
So, you've been investing in this for a while, huh?
Yeah, something felt off. So I just followed my gut. Math isn't my strong suit, though. I'm lucky my dad made me learn enough to get by, but all this number crunching was a million times harder than the aim and fire work I'm used to.
Thank you for your assistance. You're a brave lad. Shishkin was quite the cunning criminal, as I'm sure you can tell. He did all of this right under our noses, and we never suspected a thing.
A wolf in sheep's clothing. He had everyone fooled.
Even with that sob story he fed us. He was probably trying to keep the mayor out of it, not just mask his own motives. Without the compelling case he put together, even I might have fallen for it. Alosha, was it? Tell me, are you really a hunter?
We can go find some wild animals if you want. I'll fire off a couple of shots, and you'll see whether I'm the real deal.
I didn't mean to cast suspicion on your identity. It's just... well, I'm sure you've heard of the Rokot. Recently, they've been recruiting people with your kind of talent.
Has that been added? Not yet? Nope.
They hide in plain sight under false identities, working against Project Stusha, sometimes directly opposing the Tsaritsa herself. They aren't a violent organization, and their goal is to improve the lives of the common folk. But still, as a member of the Fatui, I wouldn't be doing my job if I didn't keep tabs on them.
First I've heard of this. I don't really keep up with what goes on in the city. All I know is, people who don't mind their own business in the city end up paranoid about everything. As for me, I just couldn't stand Shishkin. I'm from Alatir myself, and I can tell you, nobody's lived there in years. Why would an abandoned village need crystal? Of course, no one really cares about the fate of that place. I'm guessing today is the first you've heard of it.
I see. It does sound quite tragic. Really. Well, thanks again for your assistance.
Dang.
And your friend here, too.
You already got here and like helped accomplish
I
something.
will report this incident to Snezhnograd.
Sort of.
The
We didn't
Fatui
really
will
do
take
much.
over energy distribution until new officials are appointed. We'll also ensure that the train station resumes normal service as soon as possible.
Nice.
Looks like it's my turn to brush up on math now. I never liked it as a kid either.
Thanks for me too, Alosha.
Don't mention it. Isn't the soldier overseeing the delivery supposed to verify the quantity of the goods? Was he just careless? Or was he being paid off too? Who knows? Excuse me. I'll take a share of Kresnik Crystal too. Thanks. I need to take a detour before we head back. There's someone I have to deliver this crystal to.
Okay. You've put Paimon in safe spot for time being, investigating with Alosha, which okay, yeah.
Take me up.
We'll do this, and then I think we'll call it. Or at least pause here. I mean, of course, I do want to keep playing.
Hang tight for a moment. This old lady, she doesn't really know who's who anymore.
Oh, grandson. It's so cold today. You must be freezing.
Ma'am, it's me, Alosha.
Alosha? Alosha who?
You know me. I came by earlier today. Cleaned the ashes out of your stove, gave you some warmer bedding, and washed your back.
I'm sorry, I don't remember. Now, how often do I get to see my grandson? Come on, take a seat and relax while I fix you something to eat.
It's okay. You just rest. I'm fine.
Oh, you. It's nice to come and visit your old granny once in a while, isn't it? Sretomaros, a good town. All sorts of things to do and people to meet. And the local officials are good to us. Sit down, come on, take a seat. I still have some fruit left. Let me get it for you.
Please, don't get up on my account. You need to rest. Where's the fruit?
Right under the basket by the door. Or maybe it was on the bedside cabinet. Well, grandson dear, do you like it?
Very much, ma'am. It's delicious.
Good, good. Wonderful.
You don't need to save any more for me next time, all right? Fresh fruit is hard to come by at the moment. You should eat it as soon as you get it.
Oh, I don't need it. I'm fine. But if you like it, come back for some more soon.
After long chat. Oh.
Some kind soul must have given these to her. But she always saves the nicer things for special occasions.
After a long chat, Alosha tidies up the old lady's room before finally leaving, still holding the bag of long-spoiled berries in his hand. Oh. How do you know her?
I met her at the market back before her health began declining. She was a lovely old lady. We're from the same hometown. Not many people have heard of Alatir. And if they have, it's usually for all the wrong reasons. There's a gang of highwaymen that came from there. Now that it's an abandoned village, it's rare to find anyone who shares fond memories of our hometown. So after we got talking and realized we were from the same place, we decided to keep in touch by letter. I first learned of Sretomaros' energy supply problems from a passing comment in one of her letters. Then, after her health went downhill, I started visiting more often to check in on her. The town's been in decline for a while now, but because of her memory problems, she thinks of it as the bustling, prosperous Ratomoros still in its heyday. That said, I kind of appreciate her optimism. There's not much of it going around in this world of ice and snow.
Sorry, maybe I shouldn't have asked.
It's fine. Everyone grows old. In Snezhnaya, some people believe that in your final moments, you'll sense a familiar presence by your side.
Interesting.
You turn to look at them, but their face is blurry. So you focus hard, trying to make out who it is. And when you finally see their face, the Grim Reaper reaches out and takes your life.
Oh, that's fun.
She still calls me grandson, though. So at least I'm not a blurry face in her world just yet. Come on, let's get back and see how Paimon's doing.
Take me up! Speed of light! Hey!
Paimon, we're back. Are you feeling any better?
Yep. Paimon's not cold anymore. But she's still a little dizzy. Flying probably isn't a good idea right now. Paimon might lose her balance. But Paimon's sure she'll be fine. It's probably just from getting hit on the head by that pile of snow when we first arrived in Snezhnaya.
Yeah, that'd probably do it.
Her complexion's looking much better. Let's keep an eye on her.
I still think we should see a doctor when we get the chance.
Sure. But enough about that. How did everything go on your end? Are you all set? Did you have any trouble?
I'll explain. It's a bit of a long story.
Jeez. You guys got pretty busy. Sounds like the liaison officer and the mayor were running quite an operation. Good riddance to both of them. It's a good thing you managed to catch them. So, you said the train station will open again soon, right? And everyone has enough crystal now?
Yeah. Well, enough to survive at least. Project Stuja isn't going away anytime soon. People will still have to scrimp and save to make ends meet.
Been meaning to ask, what exactly is the Tsaritsa trying to achieve?
Don't know. The goal of Project Stuja is to gather energy for the Tsaritsa, but no one knows where that energy's going. It's never been made public. The thing is, we were told that the project would only last for 6 months, but time and time again, they keep extending it.
Extending it? Does that mean the Tsaritsa's plan isn't going very smoothly?
That's what everyone suspects. In principle, any proposed extension needs to pass by majority vote in the Snezhna Veche. But even though opposition has been growing, any detractors end up caving in to political pressure from the rooster, Pulcinella. He's the chair of the Snezhna Veche and a key figure in the voting process. He has the backing of many powerful and influential people.
Sounds pretty par for the course for Fatui.
How come the Fatui are picking on ordinary people even here in Snezhnaya?
I don't see it like that. Fundamentally, the Fatui will always think and act in the Tsaritsa's interests. But that doesn't mean they don't care about the plight of the common folk. The only reason Sratomoro still receives crystal shipments is because of a relief proposal put forward by the rooster himself. Then there's the Fatui soldiers providing support in every corner of the nation. Even the Northland Bank provided some mora for disaster relief, and they're as conservative and indifferent as they come. It's just that the rich and powerful in their fancy palaces live in a completely different world from us. There's always going to be some conflict when those worlds collide.
I remind us something that Fatui officer mentioned, the Rakat.
Yeah, well, even though we all believe in Her Majesty the Tsaritsa, there are still many differences of opinion on how best to tackle the big issues of the day.
Nothing else was... Oh, you finally get a thing on him. Alosha, swift striding hound. A Across the endless snowfields, Alicia of the Alitier fights to survive with his puppies at his side and his hunting skills to rely on. He knows, however, that a puppy's nose cannot detect the schemes hidden in the human heart, and that even the rifle in his hands cannot always bring down the enemies who truly ought to be hunted. Still, to this brave hunter, the unknown future is no more than another hunt. He'll cooperate with others, lay traps, and wait in ambush. Then, as in countless hunts before, he will claim the finest prize with his own hands. And nothing new here yet.
Regular folk don't have an easy way of getting their voices heard in Snezhnegrad, while the rich and powerful are either unwilling or afraid to speak out for all sorts of complicated reasons. The Rokad provides the disaffected with false identities and an outlet to vent their frustrations.
Interesting. The Rokad, one of many civilian political organizations in Snezhnaya, members all hide their identities, go by codenames instead to avoid the effects of status on their freedom to express their political opinions. Say this organization was founded by a young counselor who was ousted from their seat. Even now, the identities of this organization's leader and administrators have yet to be disclosed to the public.
Of course, an organization like that exists in a gray area. The moment the Veche think they've crossed a line, there's sure to be a crackdown. But so far, they've been doing their best to help the common folk.
They sound a lot like you.
Like us, don't you mean? You didn't hesitate to join in. You're not new to this, I can tell.
That's because we're adventurers. It's our job to help people out with commissions and get to the bottom of things.
Less about the money, more about the adventure itself.
Sounds like we're going to get along. So, what's your business in Snezhnegrad? Aside from taking your friend to see a doctor, of course.
I want to meet the Tsaritsa. It's complicated. I've had run-ins with many of the Harbingers along the way, and I really need to know what the Tsaritsa is up to. Her ultimate goal, what the Gnosis mean in all of this. Since I've made it this far in my journey, I have to find the truth, whatever it takes.
Wait, so... no way. Are you who I think you are?
Sounds like you've heard of us then. We're getting more famous by the day.
Of course, I know it won't be easy, but so I'm not planning to get there by force.
I didn't realize I was in the company of giants. Honestly, we're all as curious as you are about what the Tsaritsa's planning, and why it has to involve us freezing to death in the snow. But getting in the same room as her won't be easy. The common folk aren't permitted to meet her at the best of times, and right now, she's probably not even in Snezhnegrad. Word is, she's heading east on a campaign to slay a monster.
The monster that's been summoning blizzards?
Yeah. So you've heard of it. A wild, unpredictable monster with the power to summon snowstorms. It also absorbs everything around it into its body.
Oh.
So it's growing constantly. Now, it's so big that the Tsaritsa has deemed it the #1 threat. Luckily, as it grew, it became increasingly less mobile. So it doesn't pose an immediate threat to this town or to Snezhnegrad. I'm sure the Tsaritsa and her personal guard, the Druzhna, won't have any trouble defeating the creature between them. It's just a question of how long it'll take.
Force of personal guards who answer only to the Tsaritsa said that Belisar personally led this force while he still ruled. Most of its members are Villa.
Suffice to say, you won't be seeing her anytime soon. You'll have to wait until she gets back.
That's fine. Getting Paimon treated is more urgent right now. But if it comes to it, I'll just have to go to her.
Fair. Well, the Fatui will be taking over management of the train station for the time being. Things should be up and running by tomorrow. Once it's open, we can see about getting your train towed to the station.
Whoa! That's gotta take a lot of manpower. Are you sure we can talk them into it?
The Fatui aren't exactly spotless in this whole mess. Plus, we help them out. Should be easy enough to negotiate.
I'm more concerned about what paperwork I need to drive the train.
As far as I know, all the paperwork is dealt with upon manufacture. I've never seen anyone check it, so I wouldn't worry.
Oh, that's nice.
Having a train makes everything much easier. We'll reach Snezhnegrad in no time. I need to head there myself anyway. Got some game to trade for Mora.
Nice.
I know a good doctor in the city. I'll introduce you when we get there.
Nice.
Oh, thanks so much. Let's get a good night's sleep ahead of our big trip tomorrow.
Oh, we're just... Oh, I guess it's already the next day. Anything to look at here? Probably not. Are we in the new quest? Nope, we're still in... Okay. Yeah, this feels like a good stopping point. Alright. Well, this was fun, and I love that I won my 50-50, or lost... No, because last time got Syndrome, so... Did I lose my... I don't remember. Anyway. Love Alosha. He's cool. Love his dog, which I already forgot. Love that we're getting lots of info and good amount of gameplay, too. They brought back stealth finally. So I'll pause here and then we'll keep going. Alright, thanks for watching. Bye bye.